Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. This is going to be a general energy reading for the month of January 2025. I'm going to be doing a for the sun signs, and I used to do it, and the whole of last year kind of went haywire, so I've decided to get back. I just want to say that thank you for being patient with me. I had kind of veered off and started doing readings for other stuff, but now I'm kind of getting back in the groove. So every month I'll post videos for the sun signs. It's going to be general. Take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Let it go. Don't get so fixated on the thing. Oh, it does make sense to me, or it doesn't. Well, it's general, right? Also, I want to say, if you are interested in getting a personal reading, do let me know. Contact me via my website. All the information is in the description box. Do leave your comments and give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. So let's get going. I really want to start off with a couple of things. I got my printout here. Let's see. Hopefully, stay. Oh, stay. Okay, there we go. So I'll start from each sun sign, correct? For the month of January, I'm just going to read out a little bit of the planets where they are at. January 2nd, we have Venus enters Scorpio and Vesta enters Scorpio and Venus enters Pisces. January 6th, Mars retrogrades and enters into Cancer. January 6th, first quarter moon. January 8th, Mercury enters Capricorn. January 11th, true node, and it retrogrades, enters in Pisces. January 13th, full moon in Cancer. January 19th, Sun enters Aquarius. January 21st, last quarter moon in Scorpio. January 26th, Saturn semi-square Pluto. January 27th, Mercury enters Aquarius. January 29th, new moon in Aquarius. January 30th, Uranus goes direct in Taurus. So that's the general planetary positions. I'm going to now look at Aries. Where are we at for Aries for the month of January? Again, these are general. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions. And if it doesn't resonate with you, do not worry about it. So just for Aries, the zodiac sign, okay? Aries. Let's see, Aries. What do you have for Aries? All right, Aries, let's go. So we have water, and then we have 3, which is the Empress, and then we have the Hangman. So let's look at what we have going on over here for Aries. Cups, swords, and then the coins. So Aries, I do believe this month is going to be a little bit of a kind of an emotional situation, because I feel like there is something that is being put on hold, or there is something that is like there's a waiting going on. Okay, there's a little bit of a waiting going on for something. Something is in the works, or something you're waiting for, some information, or waiting to get something accomplished. And then right after that, we have the Hangman, and the Hangman is Neptune energy, and it says you wait, things are not clear as yet. So whatever it is you're waiting for, maybe you need to make a decision. Maybe you're a little emotional about it, because you're like, oh God, there's a lot riding on this. I'm not sure where it's going, what it's doing. So wait, don't make any rash decisions. But whatever it is, once you kind of, the clarity, that veil, that's the veil of illusion, the screen that's not allowing you to see through clearly is lifted, you come to realize you have a lot of choices. There are a lot of choices as far as this Seven of Cups is concerned. However, I would advise you to do your due diligence before you make your decision, because from the outside, all of these choices look like they're great choices. Whichever one you take, you may not necessarily, it's not, neither, not any one of these choices are wrong, but the choices you make and the action you take based upon the choices you make could have far-reaching effects. So be sure to investigate a little, take some time before you make this decision. Don't be impulsive, because they're all going to work out for you, but some are going to be better for you in the long run than others. Then you have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is saying, yeah, okay, here you go. You have to kind of think with clarity, remove okay, let me rephrase that. Sometimes people choose to see what they want to see, um, because that's their way of protecting themselves from whatever. But here I'm going to say you got to be very clear and say, regardless of what the truth is or what I'm going to see or what's going to come to light, I am going to be okay with that, and then I'm going to make my decision, right? So when you see things with a little bit more clarity, that's when you're going to see, okay, now am I going to compromise or am I going to go ahead? So remember, I said the Seven of Cups says that you have a lot of options. Some options may be short term, and then in the long term you compromise, and some options in the long term they're better. Short term you have to compromise. So think about that. And then you have the Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins says, yes, you have to keep working at this. It's not going to be what's the word? One and done. I make the decision, everything is wrapped up, I sign off on it and it's good. No, whatever it is, there is something that you need to keep working on. This is not a one and done type of a situation. This situation is something you need to continue down the road. So keep working on it. Don't just say, okay, I did it, I signed on the dotted line or whatever, that made my decision, I've decided and that's it. No, keep continuing to work at. I feel like this is something that's going to kind of progress a little bit, but not in a bad way. I want to say more in a excuse me, in a much more positive manner. But I think you will be fine in the long run. And I also do believe for a lot of Aries, they are going to be more dependent on a female energy as far as the emotional support is concerned. Whether you are male or female or whatever, however you identify yourself, I do believe there is going to be a feminine influence in your life during this period, during this month. That's going to be your emotional support, if you will. So that's that for Aries. Thank you so very much, Aries. I will see you in the next month's reading. Bye for now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. This is going to be a general energy reading for Taurus for the month of January 2025. These are general energies. Take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, leave it behind. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. These are just my observations and my opinions, okay? So energy readings for Taurus for the month of January 2025. Let me see. Okay, for you Taurus, for the month of January, we do have the 8th house and the 11th house that are pretty active. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm sorry, 8th house, hang on one second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10th house, 8th and 10th. So we have some sort of a situation where there could be a little bit of negative outcome. So be a bit careful, because this could actually cause defeat. You could feel defeated. You may be defeated. You may feel like you lost. And also there could be some sort of a people may end up what's the word? calling your bluff. So then they'll be say, your true colors, yada yada. So be careful. Watch what you say. Be careful. And if you have made a mistake or you're called on it, just own up to it. Don't get stubborn. Don't dig your heels in. And Taurans can be very stubborn. Just own up to it and say, you know what? Yep, I effed up. I whatever, my bad. And be genuine about that. And as far as your 10th house is concerned, it could be your profession, your reputation, your occupation, um, that sort of stuff also is coming into question. So maybe this is related to your job, to your work environment. So be very, very careful about it. And then you have the world card. The world card talks about completions, the whole cycle going through. So I feel like something may be coming to an end or maybe winding down for you with regard to a situation that is going to be directly related to your income, your assets, your ability to generate income. So be careful. And like I said, if you made a mistake, own up to it and do your very best to rectify the situation. Then you have the Page of Swords, the Empress card, and Judgment. Again, how do you play it? So if it's never always a perpetual walk in the park for any of us. There are moments where we are flying high, and there are moments when it's like, oh heck, I mean, this is the pits of the pits. So um, it's remember, time and energy is fluid. So don't kind of get stuck in woe be me type of a situation, but take control, take action. And if there is a lot of chitter chatter about you or people talking about you, uh, don't react to it. And also be cognizant of the fact sometimes we are a little bit more critical of ourselves. So don't fall into that trap, but I would recommend that you take the initiative to bridge the gap. You take the initiative to say, hey, you know what, don't wait for them to call your bluff. You say, hey, I think I messed up, take the initiative. Then you have the Empress card, which says, um, whatever this drama is going on, there may be a moment where they are going to be like, okay, we'll have to think about it, we'll get back to you. And that can cause you some stress. That can cause you a little bit of a situation where you're like, oh my God, what is the decision going to be? So ultimately, when the decision does come through, um, be okay with it, because you're going to end up in a situation where you may feel these are like radical changes, sweeping changes, where, oh my God, where am I going to go from here? I never expected this to happen. But remember, change is good. Change means something new is coming, because whatever didn't work for you is going to be left behind. The universe is going to give you an opportunity to leave it behind. Otherwise, the universe is going to leave it behind for you, so that other things which are more appropriate for you and which you need at the moment, you need to create space to bring that in. So whatever it is, radical changes, yes, and be prepared for it in any way, shape or form, whatever this may relate to, be it your work. I think it's related to work, but assets, that sort of a thing. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And remember, time and energy is fluid. Also, at the very beginning of the video, I have read out the planets that are, the position for the month. Go and watch that in the introductory. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all. Bye now. We have the Devil, then we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Empress. Interesting. Really, really interesting. All right, let's take it from top. So the air energy, there's a lot of stress about some sort of a change that, or some sort of a situation that is a little bit volatile in your life, a little bit of stress, a little bit of tension. How do I do this? How do I manage it? Where do I go? How do I figure it out? And then you have the Devil card, which talks about what is stopping you from making a decision to go forward. Do you need to cut ties with some sort of a maybe self-destructive, maybe addictive behaviors, maybe you know how sometimes we stay with something, we stick to a particular type of behavior, even though we know that's not the healthiest, because that's the comfort zone. That's what we've known so far. We're afraid to leave that and go towards the unknown. You need to kind of cut your losses and move on. understand that time is actually ticking. You really need to kind of make a decision and say, this is it. I'm cutting off whatever. It's over and done with. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. Because the longer you hang on to it, you may settle into a kind of a deceptive and situation, deceptive mindset that could be like, oh, everything is quiet and back to normal. But that's actually going to have devastating effects on you in the long run. The page of Swords is saying, have the clarity of thought and have the confidence that you can and you will be able to come through. And if you think with clarity, take the emotion out of it, which is very difficult for Cancerians to do. Take the emotional factor out of it, think with clarity, and be a little unbiased in your thoughts. You will be able to have the ability to see things in such a way that you will make the right decision. And then you have the Empress over here. The Empress talks about abundance. It talks about things progressing, and it's the time factor. So things are going to progress, they're going to develop, so that you will have the fruition. It'll come to fruition later. For some people, this could even very well simply be, are we pregnant? Do we want to keep this pregnancy or not? I know that's a very touchy subject in America, and in a lot of other countries, a lot of people believe the same thing, and some people are like, no, it's a woman's body, whatever. We won't get into the political aspect of it. I say, you do you, boo, okay? But we're not going to talk about political leanings and religious leanings and what have you. So it could be very simply like, can we afford the pregnancy? Do we want to have a child just now or not? Or maybe you're thinking about wanting to get pregnant and you're not sure about it. And you're like, I don't know if we should put it off for another year. Or maybe the family is like, when are you guys going to have kids? Or, little situations like that. So think clearly. Don't let anybody say or do anything to you that will push you to make a decision under pressure, because you're never going to be happy with it. Okay, so take your time, step back, remove the emotional aspect from the situation and think clearly, and you will make the right decision. Good luck, Cancerians. See you in the next reading. Hello and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. This is going to be a general energy reading for my beautiful Cancerians for the month of January 2025. So please take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, leave it. Don't fret, don't stress. Remember, time and energy is fluid, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Common sense applies. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, and form your own conclusions. This is not in any way, shape, or form to give you any advice. Also, the very beginning of the video, I've given the details of the planetary positions for those of you who are interested in that sort of thing. Go and check that out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We have air energy for y'all, and then we have the Tower. Okay, air and the Tower. Hello, my beautiful Geminis. This is your general energy reading for the month of January 2025. Please be sure to watch the introduction, because there I have mentioned the planetary positions, or where the planets are as far as the astrology aspect of it is concerned, for the month of January. Okay, here we go. We have Gemini here. We have the Tower card. We have Temperance. We have the Two of Cups, and we have the World card. Very interesting. So some substantial changes will be first house. What is the first house all about? It's yourself, correct? So the first house does talk about your self, your form, your health, your environment, happiness, your strengths, your weakness, your inclinations, your aptitude, your independence, what you want. It's all about you. So, and right after that we have the Tower card. And the Tower card is what? People freak out when they see the Tower. Oh, the world's coming to an end. No. It's Mars. It talks about destruction, dissolution, unexpected changes of things that do not behoove you. So if there are certain things about yourself that you wish to change, you've been thinking about changing, you've been wanting to change, or maybe you simply have to change it, and you've been hemming and hawing about it and putting it away, and you're like, I don't want to deal with this, there's nothing wrong with me, it's all you, that sort of a situation. No, hold on, slow down, dial it back. all of us go through changes in our lives at some point in time or not, as far as the way we perceive ourselves, how we want to present ourselves, what we think of ourselves, our self-confidence, etc. So if there are some changes that you need to make as far as your habits are concerned, such that it would have positive effects on your identity, your confidence, and etc., how people perceive you, you need to do it. You need to let go of some habits, some situations that don't behove you. The world is saying, the universe is saying, you get a grip, get a hold of yourself, change it, because there could be some excesses. And excess is never, anything in moderation is fine. Not anything, well, moderation is good, excess is not good, right? So then followed by that we have the temperance card. So could this be something to do with addictions, be it addiction to a thing, a situation, a relationship, a product, an item, a habit, excessive shopping, excessive this, whatever it may be. So try to find the balance. And then you have the Two of Cups. So the universe is saying you need to get a grip of yourself, let go what doesn't behoove you, so you can have a better partnership, a better understanding, a better relationship with your true self, such that you can move forward and be successful. Now, maybe these habits, maybe these negative thought processes or negative aspects are actually influencing your relationship. So if you have the willpower, which and if you focus long enough, because it's very mercurial energy, and say, I really need to get a grip of things, and you make the effort, I do believe moving on you will be fine, because your final card is a World card, which is excellent, which talks about things coming through a full circle, which talks about all the hard work you put in is going to bring fruition to you. So this is your opportunity to make those necessary changes. So please do it, okay? Much love to you, Geminis. See you in the next reading. Hello and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. This is going to be your general energy forecast for the month of January 2025 for my beautiful Leos. Let's get started. Watch the introduction, because there I have put in the planetary positions for the month of January. So for those of you who may be interested in astrology, go and have a look at that. So here we go. So we have Mars, and then we have Chariot. So I would say, Leos, keep your emotions in check. You got quite a few cards over here. Interesting. Also, you may have a need to take action. You may have a need to move. You may have a need to maybe balance your tempers this month, because I see tempers flying, getting a little bit more confrontational, more warlike, that sort of a thing. So be a little bit, like, calm down, y'all. Calm your horses, right? And of course, what is Cancer? Cancer is your 12th sign for Leos. So, karmic stuff, take it easy. Don't fall back into the same old cycle. And also remember, with the Cancer, it talks about suppressed emotions as well. So and that maybe you've been suppressing your emotions for the longest time, and you're getting pissed, madder and madder at the world, and it's all going to blow up, right? So don't let your temper get the better of you. You have the Eight of Coins, you have the Page of Coins, the Nine of Cups, and the Five, which is the Hierophant. So this could be related to your job. It could be related to some investments, some assets, whatever. Maybe somebody owes you money or whatever. So I'm going to say, don't lose your temper. Hold your horses. Be a little calm, because just put your nose to the ground and continue to work, because you will have the opportunity pretty quickly to come out of this situation, which you in your head think is a deficit, is a not deficit, is a sticky situation. I'm mad at it. This has been going on for so long, yada yada. You will have the opportunity to actually come up with ideas that you could maybe raise more money, maybe get a second job, maybe add another source, maybe streamline everything, so that you will have a little bit more stability, a little bit more security as far as your finances are concerned. Or maybe you were trying to sell something and they came with a lowball offer and you're mad at them or whatever. So don't be frustrated and say, I can't keep doing this any longer. I'm just going to give in. No, be a little calm, be a little cool, because things will turn around. And then you have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups says wish fulfillment. If you're calm and cool and don't be impulsive, whatever you originally thought you wanted or had in mind, your wishes will be fulfilled. But then we have the Hierophant, which is institutions, religions, rules, regulations, whatever. So, whatever the situation is, uh, do not try to cut corners. Do not try to say, oh, the gray area. Don't do that, because that is not going to behoove you. So, be very careful and be calm, and things will turn around. Because if you're calm and you don't play around with organizations and rules and laws and regulations, don't go into that gray area. Be very black and white. You have the opportunity to start off a new chapter, a new endeavor, a new phase. So please don't let your temper get the better of you. That's all I'm going to say for my Leos. All right, see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hello, this is a general energy reading for Virgos for the month of January 2025. All right, Virgos, let's see what we got for you. Let's go. You have the Sun card, and then, which is good, it's a go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Nice, nice, nice. Everything is hunky dory, followed by the Devil card. You can't make up this stuff. So, no, wait, I can't say the word. Anyway, never mind. Oh, wow, y'all, seriously. And then you again have another Sun card. So if any of you Virgos are struggling with or dealing with a situation regarding a child, particularly a male child or somebody who you would consider to be a child, a younger brother, such, there could be some sort of a situation where codependent relationships, codependencies, addictions, getting into negative company, being under the control of substance, which is probably going to lead to incarceration, that type of thing. Be careful, or a ticket, or however you call it. Be a little bit careful. You have the Knight of Swords, and Knight of Swords says, okay, so whatever actions, whatever is going on, could kind of cause lifestyle changes, or they will be forced to make lifestyle changes. And Three of Coins says they will be forced to make lifestyle changes and put in the effort and work at getting into a better situation or position that is going to behoove them for better. And as far as you are concerned, if you are the person who's male son or younger brother or whatever younger person this is all about, I would say you need to keep focusing on yourself more than focus on this individual. Okay, take it for what it is. If it doesn't fit, don't bother. Time and energy is fluid. Good luck. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. This is a general energy forecast for the month of January 2025, and this is for my beautiful Libras. Let's see what the universe has in store for you. Please take what resonates. If it doesn't fit, don't worry, let it go. Time and energy is fluid. Okay, we have Neptune. Pay attention to your dreams, I would say, and also, wait, let me see. Also, if you're a little bit confused about a particular situation that has been on hold, it's been pending, it's been wait on it. It's like if the situation is like hurry up and wait, then don't worry about it, because you're going to have some help in terms of being able to have that particular situation move along, move forward. Then you have the Star card. That's where the help comes in, which is great. And then you have Judgment, which talks about Pluto again. It talks about forgive and forget, radical changes. And then you have the Nine of Swords. So if this is regarding a situation that's weighing heavily on you and you're not sure how to go, I'm going to say, if you feel alone, if you feel alone, if you feel left out, if you feel like nobody's there to help you, don't worry, you will have assistance. And then you do also have the ability to make those changes because of the assistance you have. However, making these changes is going to somehow feel a little liberating for you, but however, there's also a little bit of anxiety, there's a little bit of grief. So maybe for some of you, maybe a female member of the family could be in a situation where the health is not of the best. So be a little bit careful in terms of just kind of assuming worst case scenario. Or if it is you who are wanting to waiting for some treatment or anything like that, don't just give up. Just be calm and patient. You will get the help you need from the most unexpected sources. Okay, so just know that. And also, you have the Knight of Wands. Once, as much as you have the anxiety and the stress because of this, you will have the ability to take the appropriate action to make this a better situation. So it's great. And then once you get through this bit of a, shall we say, hump, there'll be a period of calm, and there'll be a period of, okay, everything is fine. So before whatever the next situation happens. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be a little bit of an ongoing energy for you for the next couple, 2-3 months. So having said that, nothing is permanent, nothing is set in stone. Take what resonates. If it doesn't, leave it. And just it's very difficult to tell somebody if they're in a stressful situation, be calm, be calm, be calm, right? But time and energy is fluid. So ride it out. Okay, wish you the best. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. This is going to be a general energy reading for my beautiful Scorpio people for the month of January 2025. Please take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, let it go. Remember, time and energy is fluid, and also every one of us is blessed with free will. So keep that in mind, okay? Any restrictive energies that you have around you this month are going to be gone. We have Saturn, and we have this guy, then we have the Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Wands. So here's what I'm going to say. Saturn is a bit of a heavy energy, and don't get me wrong, Scorpios are very much capable of handling that intense energy simply because Scorpions, right? But followed by that Saturn card, you have the Death card, which talks about change and rebirth and letting things go. So if anything has been restricting you and you've been feeling that, man, no matter what I do, I can't seem to get ahead of it, all that is going to change, because that energy, that restrictive energy, that those restrictions, the feeling limitations, feeling limited, feeling like you're hurry up and wait, those are definitely going to be changing. And if you have any such behavior patterns that could be limiting yourself, be sure to clean your own energy, right? You have the Seven of Cups followed by Seven of Swords and Nine of Wands. I'm going to say you have a lot of choices, a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. But be careful, because I feel like there is a chance that with the Seven of Swords energy following right after the Seven of Cups energy, there could be a little bit of dishonesty. Maybe somebody trying to steal your ideas, or somebody trying to steal your thunder, somebody trying to take credit for all the hard work and effort you've put in. And then right after that, you have the Nine of Wands, which talks about keeping and maintaining boundaries and being persistent. So as much as you may feel like somebody's stealing your thunder, somebody's trying to steal all your good work and all the effort you've been put in, just be aware, be cautious, watch your boundaries, shore up, bank up your boundaries, your boundaries, and just hang in there, continue to work, because it will turn around. And guess what? You have the wheel. It will turn around. The energy is going to turn, absolutely, without a doubt. And then you have the Hangman, which is not bad at all. And then you have the Nine of Wands. So the energy is going to turn around. So just maintain your boundaries, be cautious about the boundaries. And we talk about boundaries also as far as relationships are concerned, be it personal or be it business or be it professional. Watch that. Don't cross those boundaries. So whatever the situation, even if you feel people are trying to steal your thunder, be careful. Watch them. Don't hesitate to call them on it. That is all going to change. And then you get into the hangman kind of a situation, and then you go, what the hell is all this about? Well, the hangman is Neptune. So all this whirlwind of action, and there'll be a lull, and then there's going to be another push for taking action yourself, taking control, and going forward with actively implementing actions that are going to behoove you in the long run. And you have the Page of Wands. Absolutely brilliant. So just be a little bit patient, be cautious on who you trust, who you let close. And if you feel like somebody's trying to steal ideas or concepts or your work or the effort or the thunder or take credit, call them on it. I would. Good luck, Scorpio. See you in the next reading. Hello and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. This is going to be a general energy reading for my beautiful Sagittarians for the month of January 2025. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Keep in mind, time and energy is fluid. If it doesn't fit, leave it. Don't force it, okay? Take what resonates with you. Time and energy is fluid, and we also have free will, y'all. Watch the introduction because I have mentioned the planetary positions over there for those who may be interested in astrology for the month of Jan, okay? We have water. Interesting. And then we have the Lover's card, Gemini. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house. Ooh, 7th house. Partnerships, very emotional about partnerships. 6th house and 7th house. So health, work health and habits. So maybe somebody is, for some people, maybe their concern is for the health of their partner or whoever they are in a relationship with. So we have 2 of Wands. We have Queen of Cups. Followed by the Tower card. Interesting. So maybe the health of a partner, health of a spouse, health of whoever you're in a relationship with, be it a personal relationship, intimate relationship, or business relationship. Maybe this could be the health of a business partnership as well. There is some concern about over there, and with Gemini popping up here with the Lover's card, there's a lot of duality, there's a lot of choices, like, oh, here we go, we figured this out, oh no, it's actually this, oh no, it's something else. So you got to be on your toes. It's going to cause a little bit of stress because things seem to be changing really fast, really quickly. And then you have the 2 of Wands pop up. It says, okay, now we are waiting for some results, and we're waiting for some information to come in so that we can make a decision, and we can maybe decide which route to take or what action to take. But I also see this being as a travel card, and the decision you make, the route you take, is going to unlock a lot of options, a lot of doors, a lot of opportunities, and it's going to open the doors with a person who has a Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups doesn't, queen, female, but doesn't necessarily, but somebody has that kind of energy. It doesn't have to, again, be an intimate partner. It could be somebody else as well, a friend, whatever. So this making a decision is going to help. The travels is going to help in terms of making decisions and accessing opportunities and options that you will not have had, in terms of maybe your for some people fertility, for some people moving home, buying a new home, having access to getting closer with a person who is always been emotionally supportive of you. And then you have the Tower card, and you go, what the hell? You have the Tower card. What is Tower card? Disillusion, unexpected changes, impulsive, catastrophic, sudden changes, catastrophic things happen. So that's a little off-putting, because it's like, what the hell? I thought everything was going good. So impulsive changes is something that I'm more concerned about rather than catastrophic changes. Let's see. You have Ace of Wands, the Strength card, followed by the death. Y'all, I do believe there is a very high chance for some of you Sagittarians out there where either a relationship is going to come to an end, or maybe you, because of the health of this relationship or actual physical health of this person, you all are going to be making decisions where you're going to have to move, and it's going to be sudden, and maybe it could be unexpected for some of you. You're like, I didn't expect to move type of situation. Then you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands says, now you, this is also going to, this whole drama is also going to bring an opportunity, and you're going to be urged, you're going to be pushed, you're going to be asked to create, to start creating something, to start creating something that's going to behoove you. And then you have the Strength card, which is Leo. It's like, be a little realistic, manage your emotions, and your head and heart. Make sure that you have balanced emotions, think with clarity. And then you have the Death card. Now what is the Death card? Oh my god, here we go. Change, rebirth, and transformation. This month, whatever transpires for Sagittarius is going to have transformative, radical changes. It's going to initiate transformation for you either right away or in the near future. It's going to set the tone. Okay? Thank you, Sagittarius. Hello and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. This is going to be a general energy reading for my beautiful Capricorn people for the month of January 2025. Please keep in mind, time and energy is fluid. Take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, let it go. Don't be so fixated, right? All right, Capricorn. Pisces, 1, 2, 3. So Capricorn, you have the third house that is going to come into play this month. Your immediate environment. Give me 1 second, let me get the cards out. Oh, okay. You're going to put one more card over there. Okay. So third house for you, right? For January, your third house. So maybe your younger brothers and sisters, your profession, your short travels, your immediate environment. It could also be your immediate environment, as in your work environment, your neighborhood, your immediate neighbors, the people who live with you, your immediate environment. So, and then we have the Star card followed by the Pope. So if there's a situation where there are some sort of a roommate type of a situation, or you're trying to evict somebody, or I don't know, maybe relationships, maybe a marriage has gone asunder, and who's going to move, who's going to stay in the house, that could be a type of a situation that's going to occur this month. And you have the Star card over there too, and that's Aquarius, right? Aquarius is your second house. So it could also have something to do with your wealth that you have accumulated, be it through your job, your investments, whatever. You need to take control over it. So if there's some sort of a situation that's a little volatile, and you may feel that somebody is trying to kind of shove you out of the way so they can take possession, be careful. Take control. Have the smarts to go and to do whatever you need to safeguard your immediate environment. Okay. If somebody is, be it neighbor, be it a family member, ex-family member, is trying to take advantage of you, then you have the Hermit card. Hermit is Virgo. It talks about thinking things through, being very careful in how you go about doing things, because you have the Seven of Swords. I feel there may be some attempt being made in by certain individuals to steal from you. So be it, I don't know, steal something from your home, steal something of your assets, so be careful. Then you have the Knight of Wands, which says take action, take control, take the initiative to protect your immediate environment from nefarious activities and people in your immediate environment. Does that make sense? Thank you, Capricorn. See you in the next reading. Hello and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. This is going to be your general energy reading for the month of January 2025, and this is going to be for my Aquarius people. Please take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, let it go. And remember, time and energy is fluid, and also free will is something we all have been blessed with. Please watch the introductory part of this video, because I have mentioned all the planets and their positions, for the month of January, if you're interested in knowing. So you have Saturn pop up for you, Aquarius people, and you have the Tower card. It's the weirdest thing, but the Tower card has popped up almost for every sign thus far. I don't know what's going on. I seriously, and I shuffle the cards every single time, so okay, so for my Aquarius people, you have Saturn. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. So, and then you have the Tower card, which talks about radical changes, things coming down, unexpected, impulsive, catastrophic decisions, which bring about catastrophic changes or occurrences, lot of stress. So, a couple of things this plays out. Lot of stress about a breakdown of a relationship, or lot of stress about moving from one place to another, one job to another, but there is movement. Any which way you look at it, be it in terms of a relationship, be it in terms of a relocation or a job, there is change, there is movement. Okay? But then you also have the Two of Cups at the end of it all, which is fantastic, and the Chariot card, which talks about balances. I'm going to say for Aquarius people, stop stressing yourself so much about the change that is inevitable over here in whatever, like I said, relationship, relocation, going from single to getting married, going from being married to going single, but I feel it's more like going from making things official. So it's going from being single to being in a committed relationship, either moving in with somebody, or you're dating and you decided to become like a couple, or you have been living together but then now you're going to tie the knot and you're going to become a couple, or you're moving to go live with somebody. So there's a lot of stress here. Either way you look at it, change is coming one way or the other. So I say don't stress about it. Just, moving is very difficult. Change is difficult for a lot of people, but change is the only constant in life. So whatever you're going towards, whatever has to be brought down so that you go towards, this going towards is going to be good for you. Oh, fantastic. Oh, listen, just don't worry about it. Yes, you do have the Hermit card here, and then you have the Ace of Wands, which says you may feel like you want to just hide and kind of just go in and like shut everything and like, oh, I just want to hide everything. No, change is coming. It's inevitable, but you have to be proactive. Okay, thank you, Aquarius. Hello and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. This is going to be a general energy reading for my beautiful Pisces people for the month of January 2025. Please take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, don't force it. Also remember, time and energy is fluid, and free will is something we've all been blessed with. Okay, so here we go. Pisces. Right out of the gate, you have Neptune, and Neptune is one of the ruling planets for Pisces, right? Followed by 5, which is the Hierophant, Taurus, institutions, religions, rules, regulations, organizations. Ooh. All right. Okay, one more card. Oh, wow. You start out with Knight of Cups, you have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and you have the Knight of Coins. Very interesting. So for you Pisces, I would say if there is any sort of a confusion or kind of a dilemma with regards to some situation that involves, an institution, an organization, a company, um, something like that, authority, um, you have to be a little bit on your toes, and really, because you have action, this is calling on action. You have to take action, you have to take control, you have to go about it in a very non-emotional way. Set aside your emotions, however upset you may be, or depressing, or angry, or whatever it is, annoyed, or whatever it is. I would say please be a little bit cognizant of how you conduct yourself, because really you don't have a choice. And really, you're going to have to shell out, because I feel this also has to do with some sort of a situation where you may have to be paying heavy fines or heavy fees. There's no two ways about it. Even if you go and say, hey, I'm going to take some legal help and counsel and see, like, you know uh, how best I could reduce it, or this or that or whatever. There's no way around it. So either way, you have to do what you need to do to pay up, or to what's the word, pay the fees, or like, there's no compromise in this. So there's no point in getting upset. But I also want to see, what is this? But see, okay, this is interesting, because you may be upset that you have to do something in advance, and I didn't expect to do so much. I didn't know that I was going to have to pay so much. I didn't know the fees were so much. I didn't know the fines were so much. I didn't know I have to, this is going to cost me a little bit more. Or I didn't know this government people or this agency is taking so long now, because they are delaying it. It's costing me more money on this end. All those drama, all that stuff could be happening. But in the long run, you're going to be fine, because finally you do have the 10 of coins, which says in the long run, whatever the outcome is of this situation that's pissing the snot out of you is actually going to work out in your favor. So maybe you have to pay up in advance, and maybe later you'll get reimbursed. Maybe it's an insurance claim kind of a thing. So keep that in mind. And time and energy is fluid, so nothing is permanent. Things are going to change. So wish you all the best, and see you in the next reading. Bye for now, Pisces.